I decided to redo my guest bathroom. Uh, Actually, it's the boys' bathroom, but it doubles as the guest bathroom when we have company over. And it had um, I guess you could say, ocean or something like that vibe, ocean, Hawaii theme vibe. And because I love the ocean, love the water, and been to Hawaii several times, but I decided to utilize. I had so many of the. We had so many of the dried flowers and everything left over from my father's repast. The decorations, I did all of the centerpieces and everything, and we gave so many things away. I tried to give so many of the centerpieces away, and of course there were so many of the fresh floral arrangements that were beautiful, and we kept so many, gave so many to family and friends, and of course I kept some, but then of course they eventually die off. But I kept the dried flowers, or the faux flowers, I guess you call them. And so I'm like, you know what? Let me utilize them. So I'm like, let me go ahead and use some in honor. Think of, I could always have something of to remember my dad. But I'm like, you know what? I can always think about him when I come into this bathroom. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to redo my bathroom and use some of these flowers. So I made a couple of floral arrangements, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and just redo the whole bathroom in blue flowers. I had everything blue, so I'm like, you know what? I'll just change it over to a floral motif. So that's what I'm doing. So here's one of the arrangements that I made. And these were some of the flowers that, of course, were, and this is one of the vases that one of the fresh floral arrangements from the memorial, the flowers were in. So that's here in my bathroom. And here's another one that I utilized. And these were some of the flowers that were used. And so I had some extras of those, and I went ahead and made another. And I had some like seed balls, I don't know what you call them, but I had some of those in here, and I just filled these up with there's some dried flowers in there, and the roses and stuff, and so I made another one here. And then here is another one. And these were some of the eternal flowers that I had wrapped the stems, and I had made favor bags for everyone at the memorial, and I had wrapped these pretty roses here. They're made out of this really pretty fabric, and so I had a couple of these left, and they had bows, little gold bows on them and everything. But anyway, so I had utilized some of those, and I had some of these extra flowers and everything too, because I always do crafts and stuff. And so anyways, I made another arrangement here, and I'm gonna have that here. And then of course I had just ordered these cute applique, they're not stencils, they're like vinyl clings or whatever, but they really stick on really, really, really good. So I ordered a couple of these from Temu. Anyways, and so I'm gonna get a couple more, but I really, really like the way you can, organize them however you want, but I really like the way that you can put them on your walls, your mirrors, or however. So I'm doing them in this style, and I love the butterflies. So I'm doing like gold, and because that was the color, it was blue and gold and white for my dad's memorial. So because his favorite color was blue, and so I'm sticking with that for the bathroom. So it's blue and like, you know, here's the like gold kind of in the flowers. So I thought that was really pretty. So we're going to do blue, gold, and white. I'm going to take the blue and silver. I'm going to take this down, and there's a really pretty, there's a few pictures that I saw that I'm going to get, and I'm just changing it up a little bit in my bathroom. There's a picture from Hawaii of me. I'm going to take that down, put a flower in, and so I'm just changing a few things up. My mom said, keep the shower curtain. I'm going to keep it, my blue shower curtain here, but I'm probably going to get a different one that has some flowers on it. Really quick story. Another memory I was thinking about of my dad. When I was putting up the vinyl clings, I was thinking about when I had I had my first apartment. It might have been my second apartment, but when I was younger, it was so funny because I'm trying not to cry, but he was so funny because when I would be like putting up mirrors and stuff like that. Sorry. Hold, please. Okay, sorry. When I would be putting up mirrors and things in my apartments, mirrors or pictures, and I would think I would be hanging them up straight because I was really anal. I'm really anal about stuff like that. And he'd be like standing there, and he'd stand back, and I'd say, "It's straight, Daddy, it's straight." And he'd say, "No, it's not. It's not straight. That side needs to go up a little bit more." And I'd be like, "No, it's not. Like, it's straight." And he's like, "No, it's not." And he'd say, "Here, come back, stand back here with me." And then I would look at it with him, and I'd be like, "You know what? You're right. It's crooked on this side." He's like, "I told you, you don't listen. I told you, you don't listen." And then I'd go back and I'd straighten it up, and it would be just like off, just like maybe this much. But he always had like that eye. It'd always be like something like that, something. So I was just like, when I was putting these stickers up, that memory came to me, and I thought about that, and it made me kind of laugh, and I just was like thinking about that out loud, and I was like, if he was here, I could hear him say it, because I was moving the cling around, and I was like, "Nope, that's not straight." And I was like, Daddy would be like, "It's not straight. You didn't do it right." I just thought about that. So those things come to my mind sometimes when I'm doing things around here, and I'm like, he would tell me this or he would tell me that. Anyways, just thought I would share another memory. Anyways, I'm doing my bathroom.